village looks ordinary but all the people are evil. This fat lady sweeps the floor every day on a voluntary basis. In fact, she took the opportunity to steal apples. This priest often goes to church to pray. In reality, he is an alcoholic who secretly drinks a lot of wine. After drinking, he has to care for the prisoners. A mouthful of thick spit when people are not prepared. This prisoner is not so simple. Whenever he has the chance he has to pick up a small spoon and dig twice. All he has to endure is to escape from the prison. Not only do they all have secrets, they are always watching and spying on other people's secrets. This day the grandfather saw nothing new outside. So he secretly took out the box he had hidden under his bed. A box full of gold coins. Just looking at it made him feel excited. But unexpectedly, the dazzling gold light was clearly seen by William from the opposite floor. A plan appeared in his mind. William tapped the table and ordered his wife to bring the food. He took a bite and spit it all back into the bowl. His wife Amy was not angry. Picked up the basket of vegetables and went outside the village. It turns out she also has a secret hidden in her heart. Amy and John have been making plans for a long time. Whenever they had the chance, they had to go on a date outside the village. But the old lady upstairs noticed this too. She was always interrupting their affairs. They were having an affair and they were so arrogant about it. She was so angry that she dumped all the garbage in John's orchard. Not long after that attracted a lot of attention of ants. Amy was smart enough to avoid Fat Lady. Whenever she has the chance, she pulls Cobra to run into the forest. And William, while his wife is not at home. He also started his own plan. He set up a ladder to climb to the home of the grandfather. Threw him out of the window. The simpler the plan, the easier it is to succeed. Unexpectedly, John saw all this. He climbed up the ladder to catch the murderer. That's when the mother saw him and the fallen grandfather. A scream brought the whole village to the scene. John's explanation made no sense. The rare big news united the villagers. John was thrown into a cell. The villagers have managed to climb to the moral high ground. Every day, they humiliated John in different ways. Even the inmates had to step on him. After the funeral of the grandfather, the villagers cut down John's fruit trees to make it into a gallows to try John. Because of the same goal, the villagers were not watching each other as they used to. William was able to share the apples with Fat Lady. The priest also brought out the wine he had collected. As if sacrificing one John would make everyone better. As the people worked happily together, Amy secretly handed John a shovel. Soon he escaped to the outside of the village. However, when the prisoner saw the big hole, the prisoner did not want to follow the escape. Instead, the more he thought about it, the more angry he became. Why have I been digging for years and still haven't escaped? You've only been here for a few days and someone has already found you. The prisoner denounced John directly. So the villagers began to frantically arrest people again. John escaped from the upper room. The villagers found the night before they returned home. But William did not feel bad at all. After all, the piles and piles of gold coins are really beautiful. Suddenly he heard the sound of footsteps on the roof. William followed and grabbed the glasses. Intended to kill John once and for all. Unexpectedly Amy also followed and stopped him. William was so angry that he pushed his wife down. John saw very angry. Directly beat William down the stairs. Then the two ran out of the village in a panic. And William not only fell to his death, he was also eaten by ants all night. In the morning, the skeleton of his index finger was left. Villagers saw the bones and the glasses next to. They decided it was John who died. Although not relieved of hatred, but at least it is to get what they want. But since they had no one to hate, they are back to being ghosts again. Once again, the surveillance of people was on. Only John and Amy held hands. They escaped from the village.